Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of February 24th through March 2nd, 2025. So let's dive into it and see what's in store for you. On Thursday, the 28th, we have the new moon in Pisces. This is a moon that really beckons for endings and new beginnings, almost like a full moon. But Pisces rules over our karmic cycles and limitations and really any sort of deeper reflection and spiritual life lessons that we have in life. And the new moon is new energies. So I feel a lot of people at this time are releasing old karmic cycles, and this new moon is, encouraging people to really focus on the newer lifestyle habits and relationships as opposed to the older ones, because one thing that's very out of alignment right now is focusing on old relationships, friendships that no longer serve us, that were very karmic in nature, that taught us some big lessons about ourselves. And what is in alignment is really focusing on the things that bring us spiritual discipline and connection and really take good care of ourselves. If you stay disciplined in that way, you will have so much rewards from this moon cycle. Okay. Also, I just want to thank anyone who's left a donation to the channel, specifically Blaze and Keith. Thank you so much. Your donations keep this channel alive. It's the reason why I can do this full time. So thank you so much for that. Anyways, Leo, you have the Fox and Ivy. You know what's so wild is for some reason, right before your reading, I had to shut these shades a little bit because the sun was like in my face. And I have an English ivy plant over on that wall. And for some reason, I just had the random thought of I wonder if it'll grow more if I put it in direct sunlight or if I put it outside. And then I was thinking about, how easy it is for English ivy to take over a yard. And I'm like, well, what if one of the stems falls on the ground and starts growing and then takes over the whole yard? For some reason, I was thinking of ivy, literally right before I started your reading. And then, of course, the first card out for you is Ivy and the Fox, adaptability. Wow. Adaptability. Yes, both of these spirits, the spirit of Ivy, the spirit of Fox, are extremely good at adapting, and they can thrive in almost any ecosystem, any biome, because they are survivors, okay? They are quite aggressive with their intelligence. And I am seeing you adapting to new environments, new circumstances, new relationships. And like the Ivy, like the Fox, you're being asked to adapt to these newer circumstances and release and let go of the old stories, the older circumstances. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, okay? Divorce. I don't know why the word divorce just popped into my mind. I am wondering if a divorce is happening somewhere in your life, or some sort of separation. It feels like one, as weird as this sounds, it feels like one that you really want to happen. Could be news of some legal developments about a divorce, a separation, or some sort of splitting of partnerships. It feels like 7th to 8th house energy, partnerships that are intertwined with taxes, legal things, etc. Breaking it down into individuality. Each person involved is now single on their own. I don't know why these messages are coming through. It feels like something that is not being thought about, you're not sad about it. It's like you're hoping for it, actually. Hoping for the best here. So I'm wondering if some Leos are just waiting for news about a divorce being finalized or some sort of custody to be finalized, or even if it's a business partnership, separating from a business partner. Going your own way. I know it sounds so strange to be saying these things with such happiness, but that's what I'm feeling, so I don't know. We have the High Priestess coming out in reverse, okay? There could be a fear here, and again, we're going to get real specific in this reading, I can already tell. There could be a fear here that you're not being told everything. This fear may be rooted in the past, in past relationships where it's maybe an ex or old friends knew that telling you some sort of news and development would make you upset, or it would be like a difficult, challenging conversation. So instead of bringing that conversation up, maybe they just kept it to themselves and kind of hid it from you, lied to you. There could be a fear here that Pisces season is bringing to the surface, because that's what Pisces season be doing. It really brings our subconscious fears to the surface to be worked through, which is necessary. Like, let's not fight this. It's necessary part of the circle of the year to go through this influence of having our subconscious beliefs brought to the surface, because your subconscious beliefs control so much of your life without you even knowing. So again, I'm seeing fears of being lied to coming to the surface here. Let's see. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Exactly. Yeah. There could have been someone with heavy air placements in the past. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or masculine energy. Don't have to be those things, but I am seeing it there. That could have been a large contributing factor to these fears from within. And so you're just not wanting to be lied to again. Or if this is someone who is actively still a part of your life, who's not honest, very cold with their emotions as well, you may be actively cutting them away from your life, We have the King of Wands upright, second row of cards now here. Yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like first off, this is you and your masculine power. So I think you're handling life quite beautifully, navigating these difficult waters quite beautifully. And also I feel for a lot of you, there is masculine energy, could be fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is really great for you. Oh, we have Suilo, the rune on this wand. I'm just now noticing in this deck that there's like runes everywhere. So that's like the sun energy. And, it definitely feels like there's a warmer, more passionate, emotionally expressive person in your life compared to this colder, less communicative person that you dealt with in the past. And so it's like you're navigating these subconscious feelings of like, well, what if this warm person is lying to me, cheating, stealing? When in reality, we also have Tiwaz. When in reality, that's just a belief that is stemming from your past. You know what I mean? Yeah, also, I love this rune here at the top. You see how it's like a little... this represents a torch, the rune of the torch. And it's in a position where there's a lot of good, warm things coming into your life right now. Specifically, for some of you, this could be a romance. This could be a person who is like everything you've ever wanted. And they speak your language. They're also fire. Beautiful, congenial energy here. I'm also noticing this bracelet on his wrist. So I'm wondering if that may be significant for some of you. These like little beaded bracelets may be a sign as to who we're talking about. But anyways, we're getting really, really specific in this reading. Oh my God. Filter out anything that doesn't apply. There could be some fears here that you have around this person because they seem to be all of that. They seem to be everything you've ever wanted. So these subconscious things from the past may be sort of haunting you a little bit because you don't want to lose this person. You don't want to go through the same pain that you went through in the past, but on like a devastating level because this person really seems to be everything. Or this thing that's going on in your life seems to be like everything you've ever wanted, So, yeah. Ghosts of the past may be sort of making you a little scared to lose something beautiful in the present moment. But let's see. We have the King of Cups. Wow, so many kings. Look at that. This beautiful influence could also be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is emotional expression as well. This could be talking about the same person. It could be talking about two different people, but we're seeing an influence here that is passionate, warm, like can't sit still, always working on things here and there. Very exciting. And then we also see an energy that is emotionally open, sensitive, very, very loving. And it's like to have both of these things, you just feel so lucky. It feels really great. And you just don't want those subconscious things to ruin it. And then we have the Two of Pentacles coming out in reverse here. There could be a mild imbalance when it comes to your life right now. Your give and take may be off, whether you're giving too much and receiving too little or vice versa, you know, it's time for you to do the other thing in order to create balance. So make sure you're doing that. I'm also seeing balancing out your mind. If I were a Leo this week, I would just really sit down and journal through these fears that may be popping up around being lied to, trust issues, things like that. I would be having intimate, vulnerable communication with my partner, talking about my fears, or whatever it may be. Talking about, you know, what's you want to happen, what you don't want to happen, and getting the reassurance you need or the answers you need there, okay? Adapt forward, move forward beautifully. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.